Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I'm so happy you clicked on it. Today I'm going to talk about one lesson that my career as a fitness instructor taught me. I'm not only a life coach, I'm also a fitness instructor. I've been one for more than 10 years and I am absolutely passionate about fitness, sports and music. And this is really a profession I love teaching, just as I love guiding people in neurotransformation as a life coach. So all professions, I think, that are teaching and that include having a public, an audience, or people doing things that you teach them to do, you risk being judged. And this is exactly what happens in the fitness industry, actually. Especially when you're a woman, I want to say, you are extremely judged. And sometimes people, not all of them, luckily, not all of them, but some of them are very critical. And what's going to happen is you're going to have people, scanning your body, for example, from head to toes, like... judging you, and some other people will just complain in your class. And so I've been living that, not often, but sometimes it happens. And what I can tell you is that at the beginning of my career, this was extremely paralyzing. It's as if I was frozen in fear of people's judgments. And it made me sometimes lose the sources I had within me, because I was so scared I would be judged and I would not be a good fitness instructor enough. And sometimes it was really painful for me to think about all that, because it prevented me to be freely myself and enjoy the moment, until I connected to the energy of that job. Meaning, this job of becoming a fitness instructor had been a dream in my life for so long. I mean, since I was a little girl, I knew I wanted to be a sports trainer. I wanted to teach sports. This was my DNA, really. And that was not encouraged in my family, and I felt obliged to do something else until later in my life I decided that I was going to regret that my entire life, not becoming a fitness instructor. So one day I decided to jump in and go to the academy, the sports academy in France, and I became actually a fitness instructor. So that energy, that thing within me was so strong that I just thought about this, and I said, you cannot let one person or two people erasing that in you, your motivation, your skill, and everything that you are, prevent you from expressing yourself and teaching what you love teaching and you're good at. And so when I started doing that, and when I practiced over and over again, it lowered my fear of other people's judgment, because in this profession, you're judged every single time you are on the scene. And it has actually nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with me. Maybe that person does not like this exercise. It's maybe a good exercise for your abs, but that person does not like working that way, or does not like the feeling or anything else. And that person is not going to judge the exercise, but he or she is going to judge you. And this is something I learned in the fitness industry and in this career. Do what you have to do, or do what you like doing, no matter what other people think, no matter what other people think of you, or no matter other people's judgment. do it anyway. Because if you listen to yourself, you're going to know that you do what you do because you're good at it and because you love doing it, and there's no judgment that can erase that. And that is a huge lesson I learned in this industry. I'm not saying it's always easy. Sometimes if you're like me, you really want people to enjoy your class because you know you prepared it, you've been creative, you really want them to have fun and at the same time to have results. That it's always, disappointing to not reach that goal with certain people. But with time, I learned to minimize that and to say, well, you know what? I'm doing the best I can. I give the best of myself. And if that best is not enough for certain people, they have the choice to enter another class. So that's why I'm talking about this today, because this is an example with the fitness, in being a fitness instructor, that you are judged by people, but it applies to your life too, maybe, that you fear people's judgment and it freezes you, and sometimes you prevent yourself from doing something you really have a heart doing, but because you don't have the validation of other people, or because you fear their judgment, you don't do anything. And you're sad about that because that thing you want to do is important for you. Well, I can tell you that it is important to listen to what you feel inside of you. You feel it's important to do that, for you to do that thing, go do it. Because you only have one life and you're here for that. Actually, if that thing is important for you, it means you're here to do it. It was put in you for a reason. And you know what? If earlier in my life I had never dared to go after my dreams of becoming a fitness instructor, I would not be one today. I would not have had that amazing career over the last 10 years. And that would have been such a shame because it was, as I said earlier, it was in my DNA. I could feel it. This is who I wanted to become in my profession, and it opened amazing doors within me. Like it made me conquer the fear of other people's judgment. It made me practice self-confidence too. Because sometimes you make mistakes or you don't remember something about your choreography, and then you have to improvise something, and this is very stressful. But you smile and you keep teaching your class, and little by little you practice that self-confidence. I'm doing this video because maybe in your life you have examples like this. So what I can tell you as a fitness instructor and as a neurotransformational coach is the fear of other people's judgment is legitimate. You can feel it and have it, but just make sure it doesn't amplify with yours. It doesn't take over your dreams and your desires and your goals. You are important. Your dreams matter. And always, try to connect to that energy of yourself, what you really want in your life, what is important for you, no matter what other people think. And if you're having a hard time doing that, it's difficult for you. You would love to do that, but you can't do it. It feels like it's impossible for you. Seek support. I would be really honored to guide you on this path that I myself took, and that now I guide other people doing through my neurotransformational coaching. But really seek support, guidance from a coach or from a therapist to help you deal with that fear and transform it as, fuel for you, to maybe you need that sometimes to remember why you're doing the thing you do or why that thing is important for you. and also why you have to do it anyway. So I hope this video will help you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.